8 planets. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The focus of my speech is about the planet Mars. 10 to 20 billion years ago, it all started with a bang. When the bang hit, all of the hot gas went spreading into outer space, and most of the hot gas went into the middle of our solar system, which made the sun, our special star. The rest of the gas made the outer planets, which are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. There are 2 types of planet groups. They are the inner and the outer planets. The inner planets are made of heavy rock and lava, which are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Let's get moving to talk about the planet Mars. Mars excites scientists because of its mild temperature is more like the Earth's than any of the other planets. Evidence suggests Mars once had rivers, lakes, streams, and even an ocean. As Mars's atmosphere slowly depleted into outer space, the surface water slowly began to evaporate. Today, the only water on Mars is either frozen in the polar caps or underground. At first, the only way modern explorers could study Mars was with satellites that would fly close to the surface of Mars and take pictures as it did so. The scientists would then send pictures back to Earth. However, as scientific technology became more advanced, scientists were able to put spacecraft into orbit around the planet. These types of missions allowed scientists and researchers to obtain even more information about Mars. Mars has higher mountains and deeper canyons than any of the other planets. The largest canyon on Mars would stretch across the entire United States on Earth. That canyon is named Valles Marineris. It stretches 4,000 kilometers along the equator of Mars and can be as deep as 7 kilometers in places. If you could move the entire canyon, it would stretch across the entire United States. That makes the Grand Canyon look tiny. It also has the solar system's biggest volcano, Olympus Mons. This volcano is higher than 3 Mount Everests and spanning the width of the entire Hawaiian island chain. It is the largest of major Tharsis volcanoes, rising 15.5 miles and stretching over 340 miles east to west. Lava flows all around every year. The lava flows as fast as a cheetah running to catch its prey. Mars has a very thin atmosphere, mostly carbon dioxide, but dust storms could cover the whole planet for months at a time. About every 2 years, Earth and Mars come close together. The planet has 2 moons, Deimos and Phobos. It would take about 6 months for a spacecraft to get to Mars, but the crew would have to wait a year and a half before returning because they have to study and retrieve information about Mars. to send back to Earth. You have probably heard things like Mars is the red planet, but the soil is actually not red. It is Mars' atmosphere. The atmosphere is made of carbon dioxide, which we cannot breathe into. Mars is actually butterscotch in color.
Alright.
You might think Earth and Mars are the same size, but Mars is only 3/4 of our globe. Mars is known as the second smallest planet in our solar system. As I end the speech, I hope all of you learned most of the interesting facts about Mars. Mars is a very small planet, but really has lots of interesting things. Thank you for listening to my speech.